Yo, boy, everything good? Now, people, this is 2026. Now, we're in February, and this audio is correcting oneself when you do wrong. And a lot of people don't realize that when you are in a position that you do wrong and you have to make changes, you have to put away shame. This is why I tell a lot of people: say challenge can never be a shameful scar. That means if you find yourself in a situation where you was a rich person and things was going good for you, or whatever flow of life you was, and you get knocked down, and you have to do the lowest thing in the land to survive. You have to just survive. Even if the people them that you see that you was around, you understand, see you knocked down, they hit rock bottom, see you doing the lowest things in the earth, and you used to roll big and live a certain life. You just got to do what you have to do, but because in that road you on is to learn who was your real friend and who was your real people and who was your actually family. A lot of people get knocked down, and then they have to do certain things to save themselves. When you have to save yourself, you cannot watch the face of the people. You cannot watch the face of your family members or friends or words out their mouth. You can't count on what they're gonna do. But some people make shame, let them kill themselves. You can't. This is where there's a pride. Yeah, but at a certain level, you gotta know when you gotta swallow your pride to get certain things done. To save oneself, it's not even on the level where it's a swallow your pride. You should go, "Yeah, this is what I have to do." For example, if there's a flood and you have to swim, you're not gonna be swallowing your pride if a shit is in the water. You're not gonna be thinking of that. You might be saying, "Oh, see," but after a while, when you realize it's a survival game, you have to swim through this shit water to get to that level. And then when you reach it, you hold a bar and fresh yourself off. You understand? Just like many men that go to prison, they get a game situation where they have to change. They have to become a different person. They have to become a warrior. And here he was a punkish dude, but when you see him, he's in there. There's something take him over. He have to become ruthless and to survive. You understand? And it's the same thing when you do wrong, and when they're wrong, affecting you, affecting your business, your friendship, your colleagues, and your partner to partner business. You have to see the point where you have to put a stop to it right there before it boil over into your face, or boil over that you can't really help it no more. Understand? This is why when a leak is happening in your house with a pipe, you have to attend to it right away, because if you do not attend to the leak, it just going to just keep leaking until it start going out, or you can't hold it no more. You can't stop it. Like for example, a roof where some people so poor, they are in places where during the rainfall they have to use a bucket. You understand? To catch the water. And when the rain comes heavy, understand, if they do not hurry up and put another zinc or shingle in, or move the wood and make some preparation, it will just flood in and push them out the little hut they're in, or a little apartment, or 1-2 bedroom. Understand? They have to attend to it. So when there's a problem, you have to attend to the problem. You cannot say, "Well, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow," because when the sun shining, the sun doesn't wait. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow before I shine. Cloud, why you always in my way? You notice the cloud is always in the sun way, but and the sun does wait, because someday the cloud have to go outside and the sun shine. You understand? As is the same thing when problem occur. If you make it stay there all the time and don't fix it, it will just get out of hand. If a boarded house is rotten down and you do not fix the whole rotten, the worm in the wood gonna eat the whole home. Understand? You have to wake up and go move that rotten wood and put a new wood there so the worm don't eat it down. They don't spread. It's like bacteria. If you don't cure the bacteria, it's gonna spread. It's like pain. If you don't put the right thing on it, it's gonna spread. Understand? So it is, bro. If you don't cut your hair, it's gonna grow. If you don't shape up, it's gonna look a certain way. Understand? So if you have a problem, that's the same thing you do. If you have a problem in your relationship, and it keep occurring, it keep occurring, and you do not like put your feet down the smart way, yelling not gonna be the one to fix it. Our pick fight is not gonna be the one to fix it, or scratch car, or mash up things, or cut things up. No, from your notice it start to happen, you need to sit down and have a conversation to stop the problem. Because if you do not stop the problem, there's certain things gonna happen to you where you can no more hold it. You understand? It's like smoke and fire. If the fire is lighting and you do not hurry up and out with some water, it's gonna blaze and spread, and it's gonna just burn everything down. The same thing with the flow of life. If something is happening in your life and you have a certain place you have to go, certain people you have to see, some things you have to give, some things you have to make it happen, something you have to create it. Even if you do not like it, you have to do it, because that's what save yourself. Understand? And then if you know that you're going to end up in slavery, you're going to end up in prison, you're going to end up in a land where nothing is, you're going to end up on the ground where demons and angels, and you're going to go to places where it's painful. You're going to go into places where you can't liberate. Well, listen to me now. If that happened to you now, it has to be on you, because you know that was coming. So this is why when you have a problem, you have to hurry up and fix it, man. This is why you see when a carpenter is building something, if the carpenter left and do not come back and put more to it, the rain will just keep pouring in the roof. Pouring on the roof. But if the carpenter come and put on the foundation, then he put on the doors, the siding, and then he put the roof, the carpenter doing his job. And if the carpenter put in the doors and don't put in the window, when the wind blow, the water's gonna come inside. But when he comes in and put the door, the windows there and close it down, it will no more problem with wetting up the floor that he fixed for so long time. For example, if the rain keep hitting the wood floors inside of the apartment, it's gonna rotten out, and then it's gonna be more problem. But you already set the foundations of the floor. So how you gonna leave the window open so rain comes in and wet it up? And the same thing that's what you're doing with business. You understand? That's the same thing doing with business. Cause you might be doing with business, and then you might have a bad customer. You understand? You might make an error. You understand? And you do not want to make the customer feel important. That means you're not a business person, because under the law and the rules of business, the customer is always right. So if you're running a corporation right here in a business, the first thing you want to do is find out what make the problem occur, and then you fix it with the employee, because tomorrow come there's gonna be another customer with another problem. If you do not have a customer with a problem, you're gonna have an employee with a problem, or something that's supposed to deliver to your store didn't happen, or something gonna occur where you have to do it. This is why you have to stay on top of things. That's what Rastaman said in one of his songs with Capleton. Understand? And you have to realize when problems are occurring. Sometimes it make you look a certain way, and it make you look foolish to fix it. But if it's you gonna benefit from the problem, you have to learn to grow up and look in the eyes of what you hurt, and look into the eyes of the problem that you create, and fix it. You understand that? You must always have a fixer. This is why when people have problems and they do not attend to it, you notice it's like a broken glass just hit, boom, and it can't fix no more. You have to go get a new one. And the same thing comes out with two people together. You understand? But what is important is your partnership with someone. You understand? And be loyal to who loyal to you. You understand? And who respect those who respect you. And if you're a businessman, it's the same thing. Who deal with you the right way, you deal with them the right way. You can't throw on the hand to those who giving you away. And if you throw on the hand to someone who dealing with you with business, you're not a business person. Understand? And if someone is giving you opportunity and you're throwing on the hand to it, you're not a business person. You don't like Prodigy say, you're all up in the game. You don't deserve to be a player. You understand? Don't let me call your name out. You understand? These are some of the things you got to look at, man. When there's a problem, man, you have to fix it before it spread like bacteria. You understand? You got to learn to control your life, control your flow, control your movements, do what it takes to get it done and fix it without hurting nobody. But if you hurt somebody, you have to find out what stopped the problem to let the person get hurt. Apology do not fix problem. It's what you do fix the problem. Remember, apology do not fix problem. Is what you do to fix the problem. Maybe you have to change your behavior to fix the problem. Maybe you have to put two pieces of things together to fix the problem. Maybe you have to travel somewhere to fix the problem. Maybe you have to stand up and speak to someone to fix the problem. Maybe you have to face your fear to fix your problem. Understand? But what you expect to happen, sometimes it don't happen. But you have to just make sure you clear your name, clear your movements, and make sure you have your side of the story fixed. Don't let somebody fix the other side of the story for you. This is why so many people is in prison, because they do not understand that they have to fix the problems they committed. You saying? But when you check the system, that's what the system do for you. You break the law, he get to send out men, he get the paperwork from the judge, and then he comes to you and he put you in prison because you're breaking the law that that they set. Understand? But then the same thing when it comes to people. If you hurt someone, you have to follow your law or rules for yourselves. So well, if I was the wrong one, I'm going to apologize. And if it was something I have to pay off, I'm going to pay them back their money. If it's something I have to give, I'm going to give them back their money. And I'm going to hold my game, and I'm going to hold firm, and I'll say, well, if they don't deal with no more, that's it. But at least I give them back theirs and I fix the problem. This is why I got good leader, bad leader, fake leader, imitating leader, and promising leader. Promising leader don't only make the ship sink. But a good leader will fix the problem either with words, in writing, or face the person, or gather people them together and fix it together, have a conversation right then and there and fix it and move on. Understand? That's what they used to do me when I used to have my job. If there's something occur between me and the supervisor and the manager, what the head manager always do is always gather. Say, you come right here and you stand up right here. Who was the witness? Or that one was the witness. What occurred here? So never make this happen again, because this is against the company rules. One more thing like that, I'm going to have to write you up, because he didn't run because he stand up for the company rules and he's not breaking the company rules. You want to do that, you know, go outside. That in the streets, that will be a fight. But on my job, it can't be a fight. This is the right way we have it. So you have to have the two offender and a witness, and the problem fixed. Understand? But you have to be the leader and stand up and look how to fix the problem and do it. Remember? All right. So when you do wrong, learn how to fix it. If you do not know how to fix it, you think how. Understand? And if you do not know how to fix it, look at what fix it, and what demand to fix it, and what you told to fix it, and what someone suggests to fix it, and it makes sense, and you utter it and make it done. And you ask the person, what you want me to do to fix it? Understand? What occurred? What they hold you? What belong to you? I'm gonna give it to you back then here, and then you lay off my family and I'll lay off yours, and that's it, and we go to our business. But sometimes that's what it takes. Just take a swap to fix it. You understand? Peace.